Hey everybody, it's Chris with Lift Kits for Less. Today I'm going to be talking about the Zone 3-inch leveling kit. Now this is for all you GM owners. They're 3/4 ton, 1 ton, 2011 and up, so through 18 and 19 and so on. So your Silverados, your Sierras. One thing I want to touch on real quick, if you do have the MagnaRide, this kit is not going to work. So a lot of the GMC Denali's are coming with MagnaRide. I'm not 100% positive if the Denali's do or not. Now we are going to be installing this in a 2017 GMC Denali. It does not have MagnaRide, so this is going to be a great kit for that truck. Now this is ideal for guys that don't want to permanently modify their truck. You can take this completely off, go back to stock. But if you're looking to clear a 33-inch tire, a 34-inch tire, a 35-inch tire, you can do it with this kit and do very little modification to the truck. Now the price point on this kit's about $780. If you add the Fox shock option, it's around $1,000 and change. So pretty affordable to clear a 33 to 35-inch tire, okay? Now, we are going to be installing this on the 2017 GMC Denali. This is not designed to be a step-by-step install video, but rather an overview video, what you can expect from the kit, what comes in the kit, okay? First of all, number one is it comes with new torsion keys that have been re-indexed, okay? So when you put this in and your torsion bar comes out, we put pressure here and we drive this up and that creates lift. Downside to any torsion bar lifted truck is your upper control arms. As you drive up the height, the control arms are going to droop. Now this creates a couple of problems. One is if you have what's called a droop limiter, those upper control arms are going to rest against it and create a very harsh ride, and we'll show you that on the vehicle. So what Zone did to correct that is they came out with these massive box steel control arms, rubber bushings, so extremely comfortable, great for a daily driver, Moog ball joint, Zerk fitting, replaceable, blow a ball joint out, press it in. Now this comes exactly as you see here, okay? Castle nut, everything. Don't have to press this in, it's done for you. You put this in, and as that truck gets those keys driven up, now this is going to correct that ball joint angle so you get a good alignment, good tire wear. So awesome technology. I love these. Okay, what all comes in the kit? Comes standard with twin tube nitrogen shocks. Is a great daily driver. Does give you some off-road performance as well. Also now available, just released literally here this month, are the new 2.0 Fox shocks. Those are available, and I think the additional charge is about $300. Rear blocks, flat, fabricated, 2-inch. This is designed to keep a little bit of rake. So guys, that obviously a 3/4 ton, 1 ton truck, you want to tow. This will keep a little bit of rake in the rear end so that when you load it, it'll sit level, okay? Blocks, U-bolts. Guys that have a dually, this kit does work for the dually, but you're gonna have to source longer custom rear U-bolts, okay? So can work with dually, need longer, bigger U-bolts in the rear end. Does also correct your differential, all right? The longer bolts and the bigger spacer goes to the front of the diff, and the smaller, shorter nuts to the rear, okay? Keep in mind that if you don't go out and buy a torsion unloading tool, because you can get these at any of the auto parts stores for free. You just give them a deposit. These are major auto parts stores, your O'Reilly's, AutoZone, and so on, okay? These, real quick on the front shock, it does have a shock spacer. This goes underneath, and then this comes through the top, and you'll see that. We are going to go ahead and install the Fox for this. Last, what else? Again, the price point on this about $780. Ships for free. Everything on our website does ship for free. Also, if you look in the upper corner here, there should be a little question mark or a little eye. Click on that. It'll take you right to the product page. Install directions, before and after photos. Wheel tire specifications. Does clear a 33, and with the correct offset get to a 35. Okay, we're gonna head out to the truck. We hope you find this video. Obviously here at Lift Kits for Less, you get more. Great, so here we are. This is the 27 GMC Denali. This is a 1 ton. As you can see clearly, the front is sitting lower than the rear. This is your classic rake from the factory. And the idea behind this 3-inch kit is to get rid of the rake and have the vehicle give a much better stance. Okay, I want to talk about what I was earlier stating is that the upper control arm, this is the ideal configuration, right? The arm comes straight out. As we run the keys up, this starts to angle down. And it'll start angling so far that the control arm is going to rest on what's called the Droop Limiter. And that's where you get your extreme harsh ride. So as it rises up, it's fine, but then it smashes down, and that's the harsh ride. Also, it's going to prematurely fry the ball joint. and also getting a good alignment and tire wear really becomes difficult. So this kit is designed to kind of correct all of these issues. So real quick, let's get a measurement. Go center of hub, bottom of fender here. Looks like it's roughly right at 25 inches, okay? So we'll see where this sits afterwards. Also, keep in mind, with the upper control arm, it angles down. Also, if you notice, the weld is offset. So you got the front side, it's centered. The rear side sits actually lower. The weld comes to the bottom. So this is all designed to give you much better alignment, much better ride. What we're gonna do right now is go ahead and throw the keys in and just show you how this looks with the factory arm with your keys cranked all the way up. Okay, all right, we just finished installing the new keys. Let's go ahead and show you what happened to the factory control arms. So new keys are installed. Now you can see we've gained, you know, that 2.5, 3 inches of lift, and now the arm is drooped out and it's got maybe a 1/2 inch of clearance or less. So as soon as we go and drive this, it's just going to be bouncing on this droop limiter and create a very harsh, crappy ride. Now I get it. Why do guys just install keys? Well, it's because it's cheap. I mean, look, we gained 2-3 inches of lift here for $100, right? I get it, it's cheap. The downside is your ride goes to crap. Look at the front wheel now is laid out, so you're gonna get crappy alignment. Tires are gonna flick and get weird. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish putting the kit on. Right now, real quick, guys, looks like we've gained about 2.5 inches of lift right now. I suspect once we put in the new upper control arms on this kit and we get the new shocks in, I think we're gonna get a full 3 inches out of this, but we'll see how that turns out. Okay guys, we finished installing the Zone 3-inch kit. I had a few goals here. One is this a true 3-inch lift? Can we get 3 inches out of this kit? And if so, if we do get 3 inches out of it, are we gonna compromise the ride quality? What's gonna be the effect of it? Are we able to get a good alignment? So what we did here is we went ahead and ran the keys almost all the way up to see where it came out. There's maybe a 1/4 inch left of keeper nut bolt to drive up, so it's almost all the way maxed out. So let's check this. So center hub, bottom of fender, we're over 28 inches. So we gained literally more than 3 inches. So the cool thing about this is we can run this back down, but obviously the kit clears 3 inches. I got the alignment done. We have a perfect alignment. This is gonna run perfect down the road. I put well over 100 miles on this kit to see how it feels. And truly, like for a vehicle this big, my number one concern is if we crank the keys all the way up, is this gonna bounce down the road? And the answer is it doesn't. It's amazing. It actually rides perfect. And obviously, I mean, that's a testament to these Zone control arms. They're perfectly designed to give you the best alignment and keep you off that bump stop. And I know, Dave, you can jump in here. You can see that we're, even maxing out the keys. You can imagine even if you brought this down a 1/4 inch or even a 1/2 inch, you would gain even more clearance. But even with this cranked almost all the way to the top, over a 3-inch lift, perfect alignment, and we're not hitting the bump stop here. So it rides great. And I mean, throw in the Fox shocks, and it really is just an awesome ride. I'm really happy. So obviously, now I would say we're higher in the front right now than the rear, because I really just wanted to see what this would do, how it would feel. And so I can lower this down, or I could even raise the rear a little bit. There's some flexibility. But at the end of the day, the goal is to give this just a great stance. And I mean, it's a beautiful truck. And now with this level kit, and Dave, you get a good shot of this? I mean, it just looks tough as shit. I mean, I love it. It's just such a flicking gorgeous truck. And these arms look gorgeous, right? I mean, with the anodized cap. So anyway, I love it. Love the ride. I'm super pleased. Hey guys, remember at Lift Kits for Less, please subscribe to us. We're always putting new content up as often as we can. We try to bring you all the information possible so you can make an informed decision. Remember, like us, give us a thumb up if you like us. Again, we talked about this earlier. You can go right to the product page. We've got videos, before and after photos, everything you need. Remember, here at Lift Kits for Less, you get more.
that bass drops, wild out, it's a free for all.